2-on-1s are packed with opportunity for opposing players. The less structured hockey you play, the more 2-on-1s you're probably going to experience. In this video, we're going to break down 2-on-1s and help give you the tools so you can be more successful. This video is for goalies 18 and older, either picking up the pads for the first time or returning from an extended break and looking to take their game to the next level. Most D-man will play the middle, trying to take away a passing lane. They'll tend to do one of three things from there. 1, they'll just remain in the middle the entire time. 2, they'll pressure the shooter a little bit. Number 3, they'll leave the shooter and they'll commit to the player without the puck. You don't have to play too many games to realize that these three methods are usually not very effective. In fact, playing the middle forces the players apart, creating a longer pass, forcing goalies to move farther and rotate more to make the save. You can't rely on your D-man to stop the pass or eliminate options for you. Rather, expect nothing from your D-man and approach your game and your tactics from there. If they do happen to stop a pass or take away an option, that's just a bonus. For ease of filming, we did not use D-man in this video. During 2-on-1s, attackers have 5 basic options. Option 1, take a shot. Option 2, pass and shoot. Option 3, pass and one-timer. Option number 4, pass and cut back. Option 5 is pass and pass back. This multitude of options often leaves goalies feeling overwhelmed. Now that we have the 5 basic options laid out, we're going to go through an approach to help you maximize your success through each scenario. To find success, you're going to need to get better in 4 areas: timing, reading the play, eliminating options, and the ability to move properly and effectively. I recommend starting from point A. This will give you a good angle to start with and a good reference point to move back to. Alternatively, you can start from point B if you're seeing a lot of 2-on-1s or you're running out of energy. However, you need to be very comfortable with where you are in the net and how to get back to the middle of the net. Most 2-on-1s will form in the neutral zone. Learn to read these plays early and get yourself into position. This will reduce the amount of times you get caught out of position. It's way easier to back up and adjust rather than getting caught out of position and trying to catch up on that end. As the attacker comes across the red line, move into position 2 to 3 feet outside the top of the crease. This can also be scaled based on rink size, player ability, your ability, and also the speed of the play. Shoulder checks should be made throughout this process to help you read the play and adjust as the play develops. The more you're able to challenge, the less net the attacker will have to shoot at, and naturally, more pucks will hit you, allowing you to be less reliant on reacting to make saves. This will be helpful as you move through the game and your energy levels drop. You won't be so reliant on your reactions. As F1 comes down the wing, use shuffles and allow the puck to lead slightly. This is a critical tool for timing and having the ability to move into the save. Playing aggressively will often force puck carriers to pass the puck. Although this can be harder to stop than a direct shot, it forces players to complete more tasks. They must make the pass, receive it, and take the shot. Playing deeper may influence the player to take a shot, but remember, you're also playing deeper, so you're going to be relying on your reactions, and also it doesn't take away his ability to make the pass as well. If there's little to no speed, this play can be treated more like an in-zone play and less backward momentum and skating is involved. With the same approach, allowing the puck to lead will provide optimal positioning and timing for that slide across. The depth is also a key factor in that ability to back up and create the momentum to help you come across. If you over shuffle, it's going to force you to rotate farther and slide farther. To find the best timing possible, goalies need to be aware of where players are on the ice. As they come through the top of the circle to the dot, goalies need to be backing up simultaneously from 2 to 3 feet outside the crease to the top of the crease. Moving backwards and making a save at the same time is not the ideal situation. However, the backward momentum gives you options when you're sliding across, which we'll go through later in the video. Most players are going to either shoot or make their pass between the top of the circles and the dot. If a player decides to hold onto the puck past the dot, it's going to make it harder to take a shot or a pass, as they're going to be closer to the goalie and that lane for making a pass is going to close. Be aware though, if a player does hold onto the puck past that dot and they do thread that pass through, it is going to be one of the hardest saves you're going to have to make, as you're going to have to rotate really far and slide really far. By challenging the shooter early can really impact their decision to make a pass. If they see you out challenging and they make that pass early, it's going to give you a lot more time and space to come across and be able to read and make the next save. When a puck carrier passes the puck, try to avoid following the puck across to make the save. Rather, go from the puck, you see the pass go, you look directly over to player 2's blade. This will also help you get a good read on what the intentions are of player 2 who's about to receive the puck. Eye contact with the player 2's blade is going to help you read whether they're going to be taking that shot right away as a one-timer, or whether they're going to handle it, give you a little bit more time to come across and then take the shot. This, combined with shoulder checks, should give you a really good read on where player 2 is, what hand they are, and what they're going to do with the puck. Option 1, they can handle the puck and shoot it. Option 2, take a one-timer. If a player's likely going to accept a pass and handle it, they usually have their blade down on the ice waiting for that pass. If you see a player and their stick's lifted, this is a big tell that they could be taking a one-timer. If you read one-timer, a more explosive save may be required. If you get caught too deep in the net coming across, players are going to have a lot more net to shoot at, especially if it's above the shoulders. There's not going to be much you're going to be able to do. Utilizing backward momentum on your first slide is going to allow you to come across closed, giving you a really good option to make a second slide to make that cut back save. Repeating your eye contact with the player's blade on the second pass will really help you with the timing and intent of the second player. Working on your skating and your slides is going to really help your ability to make these saves. Because I have found that most D-men are inconsistent at stopping the pass or eliminating options, I find the following strategy to be very effective. Have your D-man take the player at the blue line. This will force the player to either make a move or make a pass while crossing the blue line at the same time. When you force the forward to put multiple tasks together, such as making a move, making a pass, and crossing the blue line at the same time, especially when they maybe don't want to do it, it's going to be very hard for them to complete their objective. And most often, the 2-on-1 will be shut down at this point. If a player does make a good move and make it around the D or a nice pass to the middle, you're either going to have a breakaway or a 2-on-0 starting at the blue line. This will give you lots of time to adjust to the play. There's two questions you have to ask yourself. Can you handle a breakaway? And the second question you have to ask, is a 2-on-0 much different than a 2-on-1 with a D-man that's inconsistently stopping passes? The reason I really like this approach is it really simplifies the game. So how do you know if this strategy is working? You have to look at your results. If you're not getting the results you want, keep adapting and trying new things. This video isn't all-inclusive of what can happen on a 2-on-1. I hope that it's laid a good foundation in helping you understand 2-on-1s better so you can go out there and make some more saves.